Welcome back to the Money Project.
Have you ever watched a construction crew build a house? First, they pour a concrete slab called a foundation. Then they build walls out of boards. Then they put a roof on top to keep out the rain. But did you know that a long time before they even decide to pour the concrete slab, they spend time drawing out every detail of the house on paper? This is called a blueprint. It lets the construction team know exactly where to put the house, how tall the walls will be, and how many bathrooms and wall outlets to install.
In the same way, when we receive money, we need to have a plan for how we spend it as well. With money, this plan is called a budget.
In this lesson, we will learn how a budget is put together, so sit back and let's get started.
What should a budget include? Your budget should include everything you want or need to spend money on. For example, say your parents gave you $30 to spend while on a school trip to the zoo. However, that does not mean that you can spend all your money on a $30 souvenir. The ticket to the zoo costs $10 and you have to pay $5 for your lunch. So a budget for your trip would look like this. First, write down how much money you have, which in this case, you have $30. Next, write down each item you need to buy. You need to buy a ticket, which is $10, plus your lunch, which is $5. This will cost you $15. Now subtract this amount from the $30 you have. This gives you $15 left over. With the remaining money, you can decide if you want to buy a souvenir, some snacks, or save the leftover money in your piggy bank when you get home. Thank you for watching today's Cool Kids Savings Club video. Look for more videos coming to YouTube and to thisismytbt.com.
Planning a trip to the zoo is so much easier with the budget because we know how much we need to spend and how much we have left over to buy something we want. Like the construction team, we need to make a plan before we begin so we know we have enough money.
Using your activity sheet, make a plan for something you want to do, like going to the movies or the zoo. Using the money from your spend jar, write out how much you need to spend. Subtract that amount from your total and see how much you have left to spend on something else that you want. For example, here is my budget for going to watch a high school football game. I have $25 in my spend jar and a ticket to the game costs $10. That means I have $15 left over. I may use $5 to buy snacks at the game and use $10 to buy a souvenir like a foam finger so I can support my team. Knowing how much I have to spend makes this decision much easier, and I don't get upset if I don't have enough money for a souvenir. I just know to save more for next time.
I hope you enjoy learning about budgeting as much as I do. Next time, we will talk about budgeting for long-term goals. See you then!